game of the week takes place in Maba Stadium, home of the Westports Malaysia Dragons, as they prepare to host the visiting San Miguel Beermen. Dragons still in third place, but on a horrid 5-game losing streak. But they hope to bring that to an end here, as this marks the return of Tyrus Wade, who's been out for the last 2 games due to injury. He's joined by John Smith from the Warriors, who's filling in for the injured Brian Williams, who immediately goes to work with a big 2-handed slam to get things going for the Dragons. Then Smith again, this time off a missed layup, puts it down with authority. An exact replica of the previous replay, a huge throwdown for Smith. Tyrus Wade looking healthy as ever and back in action as he gets the offensive putback. But this is the duel of the night. One half of the Beermen imports, Duke Cruz, comes flying in and finishes Avenito's missed layup. You'll be seeing much more of him later on. And here he is again. Cruz gets an open lane and takes advantage, giving the Beermen a 10-point lead in the second. T. Wade has the final say before the half as he hits this buzzer-beating prayer from way beyond the arc to cut the lead to 7 at the break. But it was all Beermen in the third quarter as Cruz gets a nice pass from Avenito and nobody willing to get posterized on that play. Well, how about this one then? The other half of the Beermen imports, Nick Fazekas setting up Cruz for the alley-oop slam. Don't worry if you missed it, because here comes another, courtesy of Froilan Bagian. Duke Cruz absolutely owning the inside, as this time he goes baseline and gets a reverse dunk for good measure, and the Beermen outscore the Dragons by 9 in the third quarter. More highlights in the fourth as Cruz and the Beermen keep the pressure on, hitting this dunk and drawing the foul for the 3-point opportunity. Everything going right for Cruz as he shows off a quick baseline spin for the easy one-hander. Cruz completely unstoppable as he slips by the Dragon defense. Dragons battle back in the fourth. Wade to Smith for the hoop and the harm. Then Smith returns the favor and leaves it for Wade, who finishes the layup. Dragons, though, still down by 16. Smith cuts it to a 14-point lead after this putback with 3.5 minutes remaining in the game. But the Dragons still no answer for Duke Cruz, and for those keeping count, he finishes the game with a grand total of 9 dunks. That's right, 9, folks. Absolutely amazing. Careless play by the Beermen, and the Dragons get it back in their own end late in the fourth, with Smith finishing the play. But they would not be able to draw any closer. Leo Avenito, with a solid game, finishes with 15 points on the night. And with that, the San Miguel Beermen run away with this one, winning big over the Westports Malaysia Dragons and handing them their 6th consecutive loss by a final score of 92-76. The Beermen dynamic duo of Duke Cruz and Nick Fazekas coming up huge and combining for 55 of the Beermen's total points.
Hat off to the Dragons, and always the help they're playing hard. It's beat us 2 times already, so it feels good to be come back and bounce back.
And this is how the standings look after Week 13, the battle for third